Anyway, this post, right? So I seen it earlier this morning. It was actually a video of an American sports fan speaking about this Crystal Palace news, because this sports fan actually supports the New York Jets, and the New York Jets owner, I think it was like Woody Johnson, he's doing a terrible job, right? And this gets to another thing, to what I'm increasingly worried about in football, especially English football, is American owners. And people might say, "Oh, you're racist! You're racist! Oh, no." Like, I'm speaking the truth. I'm speaking the truth. In terms of protecting football, English football, the Premier League, right? There needs to be certain, and Gary Neville said this as well when the Super League came out. There needs to be certain parameters, bro. American owners owning football, owning English football teams is a bad thing. Take it from a United fan. Take it from a guy who's been dealt with the Glazers, bro. American owners do not understand football. They don't understand what the typical English football fan goes through. They don't understand the typical why an English fan actually supports that local team. You know what I mean? From what I've seen in NFL prices, by the way, like, usually what happens, right, when an American owner comes into a football team, the ticket prices usually always go up. When you look at what happened with Marseille a few years ago, the ticket prices usually go up, right? And I think in American football, right, like with the Washington Commanders, who have been actually pretty good, but in the recent years they've been absolutely terrible. They charge about $155 for tickets. It's been reported by the BBC that Manchester United want to charge £97 for freaking tickets, bro. Football is meant to be for the normal average match going fan, for the fans that actually do a 9 to 5, for the fans that are bricklayers, for the fans that are scaffolders, for the fans that are mechanics, for the fans that actually work in like a Tesco, like in a Sainsbury's, and they want to relax and of course pay their hard-earned money, right, to actually to enjoy something that takes their mind off of things, because some fans might be going through a tough time at home. You get what I mean? Their loved ones might be in hospital sick, and you got American owners who prey on fans like this because they know that football fans, again, especially in England, are devoted to their teams, dude. And this right here is not a good thing. It's not a good thing where you have another American owner trying to buy an English football team. This, for me, I think that, again, they should have that model to what they use in the Bundesliga, where the majority of the shares actually go to the fans, where they actually have to make the decisions, bro. Because what's going to happen, right, is they're going to take an advantage of Crystal Palace and to see what's going on with freaking Crystal Palace, and just waste the money. Because what that fan was speaking about the New York Jets and this guy's son trying to sign players of like who's got the highest Madden rating. Imagine if his son starts playing EAFC 25 and he sees that, oh, this player's got a potential of 95 rated, but he turns out to be an absolute dud. These are the kind of things that like Crystal Palace fans would be going through, bro, and it's actually not good. It's my biggest worry right now in football. As you can see what's going on in the Club World Cup. In the Club World Cup in America, they don't care about football. They don't care, bro. You've got the biggest teams in the world, right, with millions of followers having empty seats in 60-odd K capacity stadiums over in America. You think that those stadiums would be empty in Europe? No way. No way, bro. But guys, I have to keep it real. As a football fan, I want to protect the sport that I love from already going down a dark path. A dark path, bro. Especially for the Premier League, you want to start in the NFL. They've got regular season games that are played in Wembley, that are played in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, that are played in Brazil, that are played in Germany, that are played in the Real Madrid Stadium. You will get things like this, and for me, it's not good enough. It's absolutely disgusting. I don't want, and again, it's going to sound wrong that I'm saying this, right? But I don't want Man United fans traveling all the way to Texas to watch us play against friggin', I don't know, let's say Leeds United, bro. You get what I mean? For a regular Premier League game, I do not want that. I don't want Manchester United being taken out, because this is what happens in America, guys. This is what happens with these sport franchises, dude. I don't want Manchester United, right, being taken away and going down to Northampton and being Northampton United, bro. Because things like that happen in American sports. Things that happen in American sports, and I do not want that. And it might sound like I'm being freaking foolhardy. It might sound like I'm being nationalist or these kind of things, but no, I'm protecting the sport that I love, which is football. I'm protecting the team that I love, which is Manchester United, because I've seen this happen. Again, it goes down a dark path, and this Americanization of football, English football, should stop. Should generally stop, bro. Halfway, halftime shows, the freaking player and announcements. Like, this is crazy, dude. This is absolutely crazy, right? So anyway, this is a post for it's a long monologue. I did a long monologue, right? But anyway, this comes from a team called Palace. It says John Textor signed a deal to sell his stake in Crystal Palace to New York Jet owner Woody Johnson on Sunday. Probably just his friend. It's probably just his friend. He's doing a deal for his friend. This sale is subject to approval by Premier League. A decision on whether Palace can play in the Europa League next season is expected this week, mate. Yeah, mate. This is crazy. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good. My man said Glazers need to do so. I see why. I see why, right? I see why. Like Palace fans are kind of happy about it, because if Textor does sell his shares, that means highly likely Crystal Palace would be allowed in the Europa League, but that's just for next season, and then like this guy was gonna have shares in this Crystal Palace for longer, bro. So for me, I do not like, speaking as a football fan, I genuinely do not like this, bro. I genuinely do not like this. I don't like this whatsoever. There you go. Sergio says nope. Absolutely F off. Absolutely F off, mate. Piers Morgan with the tap. Oh, mate. There you go. James L. Tipton 4 says not good. He owns the New York Jets, the laughing stock of American sports. Yep. We are in big trouble if this happens. I live in New York. I'm just a Jets fan. I've just seen the club. Yeah, 15 years. It's no good, mate. It's no good, mate. Which is the example of what Palace are, and how a club is perceived in the UK. Simple facts. I don't think that Crystal Palace is a joke club. I don't think that Crystal Palace is a joke club, mate. I genuinely don't think that. But yeah, mate. There you go. As an NFL fan, good luck with that. Woody Johnson's decision has led dysfunction, erratic leadership, team decision based on family and veteran trades due to Madden ratings, has an alarming tendency to make impulsive decisions, often to the team's detriment. Yeah, mate. And for a team of Crystal Palace's stature, right? For the team of Crystal Palace's stature, and like the players that they've brought in, and I'm pretty sure that their scouts are not using scouts based on FIFA freaking ratings. They've actually got scouts that actually go there and actually watch these. They actually have scouts go out and watch these players do. Like, look at the business that Crystal Palace have done these last, like, what, 7 years. Eze, Olise, bro. You get what I mean? Like Adam Wharton right now. They've got freaking Mateta, Mark Gay. Like Crystal Palace, their scouting, their way of recruiting players has always been A1, bro. Anyone A1, fam.